Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kentucky Downs here on a Thursday. It is September the 5th, 2019. I'm going to look at the ninth race from Kentucky Downs, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me this weekend for my Belmont opening day preview video on Friday. Excellent card, but the problem is we might get some rain, which is not always a problem here in New York, because these off-the-turf races, especially at Belmont, are the worst bet races by the general public. We'll get to that tomorrow, and that's my Belmont preview for Friday, because I'm going to look at the whole card possibly. But Saturday, also join me for my Belmont Jockey Club Derby preview video at the inaugural Jockey Club Festival there. Excellent card with the stakes races. I'll be looking at those. And if you're interested in the European racing, excellent racing Saturday at Haydock, the Sprint Cup, and Sunday in France at Longchamp, the excellent prep races for ARC weekend. So join me for that. But let's get to the ninth race now from Kentucky Downs, which is the Old Friend Stakes, going for a purse $250,000. Race for 3-year-olds and up, which never won a sweepstakes in 2019. We do have a few scratches here, and hopefully I saved the page up. Right now, you have to scratch the 5-horse Catapult, who I did like a little bit here, so he's out of it. You also have to scratch the 8-horse Master Mirian, who I also liked a little bit, and you also have to scratch the number 12 horse and Drafted, who I did not like here. So 2 out of the 3 horses I did like a little bit got withdrawn. So we're down to a field of 11 now, going to the Kentucky Downs turf course. The distance of ground of 1 mile 70 yards. 1 mile 70 yards here on the turf. And of course, it's a great card from Kentucky Downs. Doesn't take an idiot to notice that. And this is a great betting race, I think. My top selection, I'm going to go with the 2-horse Callum Road. I'll go 2, 4, 7, 14 in the superfecta. 2, 4, 7, 14 superfecta. The top selection is the 2-horse Callum Road. 4-year-old gelding by Quality Road. Mike Maker trains Jose Ortiz. Jet sets it from New York to ride this one. The horse's most recent outing, 13th of July at Arlington, a mile 3/16 in the Grade 3 Arlington Handicap. And the horse finished 6 by 6.5 lengths that day. Bandua ran a major race for Calumet that day and won very nicely. This horse, he just never really showed up. Before then, the Grade 2 Wise Dan at Churchill, mile 16 June the 15th. Again, he finished 9th by 5 lengths, and he didn't show up a lot that day, and he didn't break all that well, which probably cost him. And then the Fort Marcy at Belmont, soft ground, going mile 8th on the inner turf course. He finished 3rd by 3 lengths. It was one of his better races of the year at 49-1, nearly 50-1. He was a little bit wide, but he outperformed his odds there. And then before that, his seasonal reappearance on the 10th of April at Keeneland, 1 mile in the Lounge Race, 78,000. He won by 3/4 length. He closed up from the backpack. It was a very good run. He started once here at Kentucky Downs. That came in the Dueling Grounds Derby last year, going a mile 5/16, 1 lap around the course, and he finished 2nd by head, nearly getting the Channel Cat. He closed up well. He ran a bang-up effort. If he runs that effort today, okay, with a lesser trip, a lesser distance of ground, I think he could win here. But he'll always run these weird. He'll win and then he'll run these bang-up shit races. He's not a consistent horse, but hopefully with 2 shit races, he's due for a victory at 12-1. I'm going to take him here. I expect him to really improve a lot. Back to Kentucky Downs and also a lesser quality race. But to recap my selections now for the 9th from Kentucky Downs, the Old Friends. Let's go with the 2-horse Callum Road. I'm going to go 2, 4, 7, 14 in the superfecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.